board meeting of this year. I think I like the new. I like this is going to work out much better. I think it's working out better for you guys.
Yes.
To have an actual meeting room.
Have a PD room, and it's a work in progress. But yes, we got it painted. I say we. I didn't paint it, but we have big plans to make it look even nicer. But yes.
So I appreciate it. Thank you for dinner, Dot.
I taught in this building for I don't know how many years. Upstairs.
Our mission statement is the school provide equitable opportunities for all students to acquire an education that prepares them to be productive citizens, critical thinkers, and part of the global workforce utilizing employability skills. My remarks are thank you guys for serving for the next year. It is a time commitment, especially the committee meetings, since we do most of our work in committees. And I appreciate everyone that volunteers to do this, since this is not a paid position, other than food. So this will be a brief meeting tonight because we need to get to the training session. So I'll keep my remarks short. We need to do the oath of office that Udo will, and we'll just stand up in our places, so you don't have to.
Okay, thank you.
To the elected and appointed board members, Amy Colwell, Bob Brown, Mary Brantley, Chad Davis, myself are elected. Brittany Scott and myself are the appointees. And if we will please rise. Raise your right hand.
And just let me say, either say affirm or swear, don't say both. Okay. It's a choice.
Oh.
I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do
I
solemnly swear
or affirm
that I am duly qualified
that I am duly qualified
according to the Constitution of the state
according to the Constitution of the state
of the
exercise the duties of the office to which I have been elected or appointed. To
exercise the duties of the office
to
to which I have been appointed or elected.
that I will, to the best of my abilities,
That I will, to the best of my abilities,
discharge the duties thereof,
discharge the duties thereof,
and preserve, protect, and defend
and
And
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and
and
defend
the Constitution of the state and of the United States
the
the Constitution of the state
and
and the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
The rest of us can sit down, Brittany can stay.
You can put your first.
I do solemnly swear
I
or
do.
affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I'm duly qualified
that I'm duly qualified,
according to the Constitution of the state,
according to the Constitution of this state,
to exercise the duties of the office
to exercise the duties of this office,
to which I have been elected or appointed,
to which I have been elected or appointed,
and that I will, to the best of my abilities,
and that I will, to the best of my abilities,
discharge the duties thereof,
discharge the duties thereof,
and preserve, protect, and defend
and to preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the state and of the United States.
the Constitution of this state and the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Never mind, Dot, I got it.
Dot,
I got it.
Yes,
motion of board chair.
yes, we're going to elect the board chair at this time. Do I have any nominations for the board chair?
Mr. Lauer.
Second.
Okay. Any other nominations? Okay. Please.
He was
He
Yes.
first.
Ebert.
And second.
Third, second, okay. All those in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? All right, Mr. Lower, take it over.
Okay, appointment of the vice chair. I'd like to nominate Chris Yonker again to serve in that role. Any other nominations? Chris, you willing to do it?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, are there any other nominations for vice chair?
No, I can second that.
Okay, second it, yep, sorry. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions. Treasurer Chad Davis has offered to be treasurer again, so I would like to nominate him. Do I have a second on that?
I'll second.
Any other nominations for treasurer? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Abstentions. All right, secretary, Uda, are you willing to serve again? I would like to nominate Uda. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any other nominations? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Okay, that is the executive committee. Approval of minutes, you all got those in the email. Do I have a motion to approval?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on the minutes? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions. Motion passes. I don't see any public input. No one signed up because no one's here. Principals report.
Hey. We own building 120. Like it is finally done. The lease has been executed. The check has been written. The Department of Admin has the lease. It is a complete done deal. That beauty over there is ours now. And so now we are working, we have replicated that lease for 119, and then we'll finalize the purchase of this building as well. And the charter loan, the documents are being prepared now by the state treasurer's office, and we anticipate closing on that next week. So everything is done.
Did they take the sign down from the building? Are they thinking about letting us do, no?
Yes, they will let us put our
Okay.
name on the building. And
Yeah,
so
good.
we started getting pricing for that, yes.
Okay, great.
Facilities, so just a couple things, hopefully you read over this. The SLC does have some settling in it. So the facilities committee, and Chris, I'm sure will have some in a report, but essentially we had Triangle Construction come out, take a look at it, and it does exceed, it seems like the expected amount of settling for a building. And so they have a plan of action to figure out what exactly is going on. And so the 1st of August, they're going to drill into the room, one of the small room, not a classroom or anything like that, just a little office storage space. Drill in there, get a visual to see what's going on underneath, make sure there's not a sinkhole there, make sure things are structurally sound. And then the plan would be to fill that in with some kind of grout, concrete type of mixture just to take care of whatever's happening. But they'll put a gauge on it to make sure the building's not settling anymore. The big picture is that we know it's an issue and they are addressing it. And so we once again appreciate Ryan with Triangle taking care of that for us, and the facilities committee and all their time. And then those are the summer projects that we were able to get completed before putting all of our other discretionary spending on pause. And we'll talk about why we put that on pause in just a second. Operations, we still have an open position for a part-time custodian. That has just been really challenging to fill. So we have a plan in place, which requires our custodians to work overtime. It's not a sustainable plan. It's a plan that they are happy to do. It is extra funds for them, but it's not sustainable for very long. So we're going to keep looking. SRO, we don't anticipate any update until August on that. And then the other piece is our AFO index, which is basically a report card rating from our district. It is how our district measures our compliance. Do we turn things in on time? Do we do all the things that we're required to do? It's their check off for that. And we are excellent in all areas, and I've listed all of the areas that they look at, except for under board governance, the FOIA, we got a silly score of 69%, because the individual who checks that said that when they checked, we only had 7 months or 7 meeting agendas and minutes online.
We had all our agendas, did not have all our
Did not
minutes.
have all the minutes. His number was incorrect
It's wrong.
anyway.
So,
And
I asked him to prove it.
we don't understand the math behind it, because we were 100% in every other area, but our overall rating would then be like a 69%, so it doesn't make sense. But we have an excellent rating elsewhere. This is their in-house rating. It's not, put out to everyone, but we still want it to reflect the fact that we do all the things really well. Instruction, we are reviewing all things teacher and staff feedback. And there's all the positive feedback that we received for this year, and then opportunities for growth was teachers want a quicker response time when they need something or they have a question. And they are also very understanding that there's only oftentimes 3 of us to ask. Sometimes, depending on the question, one of us is the only one that can provide that answer. And so they may have to get the answer from me. And so reducing the amount of obligations or streamlining some processes so they can get their answers quickly so they're not held up was really the only opportunity for growth that they saw. Everything else they felt supported. They felt like our leadership team worked together, that communication was really great. They had clarity, so they were pleased in all other areas. Those are our focuses, continued focuses. Our renewed focus is we haven't looked at freshman success curriculum for 5 years, so we're doing that. Revamping college seminars, so there are more supports for dual enrolled students. And then always looking at ways to better engage with our parents, instead of just pushing information out to them, truly like having conversations and inviting them to be part of things, as opposed to, we'd like you to help us with this, or here's the date and the time for that. But truly like giving them a call when their student does something really awesome, more positive, feedback to them. Finance, the 2027 budget, if you've looked in the news, the House and Senate did not pass the 2027 budget on July 1, which was the deadline, which means that all state agencies are operating under a continuing resolution. So we are continuing to be funded at the 2026 budget allocations. So the raises, the bumps, the additional funding that you're expecting to start coming in into July, they're going to be at the 2026 amount unless they reach a consensus and pass the budget. I think this is only the second time this has happened in 30 years that we've been under a continuing resolution. So that is why we pause discretionary spending, because that is the recommendation, is that you just put anything discretionary on pause until you see how long this is going to take, so then you know the implications to your budget. And they're just arguing over some earmarked money for property exemptions for taxes it appears, and some special projects. And then, of course, if you remember, we started linking the balance sheet and P&L statement there for you all from Finance Committee. And then review of cash balances. Okay, Chris. So you can see all of those. And of course, as soon as we close on that charter loan, that Southern First short-term funding will go away.
Then we'll put 570 into our account for future
Yes.
projects.
Yes, minus the attorney fees, which we are negotiating with them now
Need help with that
on those things. And then that's it for the short principals report. Unless you have any questions.
So the thought is they will eventually pass a budget as opposed to one of the other options, which is just use last year's budget. And what seems to be the holdup?
The holdup is the Senate and House can't agree on the dollar amount for the special projects or the tax exemptions for certain properties. So that's, they met a couple days ago and they still don't have a budget. So I did not see the next date of the committee's meeting, so I'm not sure when they're meeting again.
Have you, got all your teachers and everything yet?
Yes,
Good.
yes. All we needed to hire was our IT person, and so we did get that finalized. I don't have his picture yet, so I have not shared yet. But he's already started and is doing a great job. And then, of course, I shared the new counselor last month, and then that was it. Other than a part-time custodian.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Is that something you can contract out in the meantime?
Jan, our facilities director, has checked with a couple people. It's hard to get one of those companies when it's just one person for 20 hours a week. Because most of them are putting in, like, they're doing all of your custodial staff, they're doing all of your maintenance, and so it's bigger contracts. It's hard to find them. Can you send me one person for 20 hours a week? We haven't had any luck with that yet.
Chairman's report. I was gone almost the entire month of, part of June, all this month so far. So I just got back. My wife made me shave today after 4 weeks, so that was a little bit too scrubby. There's no executive meeting, so we do not have a report. Finance. I think Ron did a pretty good job on finance of what we had. Secretary's report, Uda.
I do not have a report other than the ethics form, the code of ethics form.
Okay.
If you sign it, please pass it to me.
I actually have that in the.
Don't do that yet.
Yeah, not yet, but it should come to me also.
Alrighty, administrative governance, Bob.
We have spent some time on tonight's training. After that, we'll get back to our mandatory 5-year review of policies. There are a lot of policies that are time-wise in need of review, and most of them are in good shape, but we're over on a fair number because the government's going to be doing other stuff. So that's all I have.
Because the state keeps changing the rules.
And they wanted it done like yesterday.
Yeah. All right. Academic excellence, Mary.
We had no meeting and no report.
Appeals grievance, Uda.
No appeals, no grievances, no report.
Facilities, Chris.
Yeah, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can definitely hear you, Chris.
So yeah, Rhonda covered most of it, but I'll just speak a little bit. So, well, we didn't have an official meeting, but we did, at least I got together with at the SLC with the constructor, the architect, the geotechnical engineer, and the company that installed the piers. They're like piles, but piers. So as she said, yeah, we're going to drill a hole in the floor in that storage room where the archery equipment is, and just put a boroscope underneath the slab there just to see what's going on under the concrete. After that, from what he sees from the outside, he's fine with it. The structural engineer will issue us a letter saying that the building is structurally sound, at least. And then we are going to install, as Ron said, a gauge on the wall. It's kind of like a strain gauge, just for probably about 3 months, just to measure, just to see if there's any additional settling or whether the settling has stopped. And then we'll look at some solutions, one of which is like a high pressure grout going in underneath the slab. So, if you want me to put that in writing, just if it was hard to track all that down, I can,
Yeah.
or there's a recording, but I can send that to you.
Yeah.
If you'd like.
Yes.
Sure, I'll do that. So, but that was it. So more to come.
Any questions, Chris? All right, Development Committee, Kelly.
No meeting, no report.
No items referred to the principal, no pending items from previous meetings. Items to refer to board committees for review recommendation, that it wasn't given anything. We do not need the executive session at this time. We have no action items, so we're going right through this. You all got a couple of things that I already turned mine in. One is you've got your personal information to make sure that that is correct. Has your name on the top, make sure everything on there is correct. That goes back to Dot to verify that everything is okay. And the other thing you got was the code of ethics, which are you guys going to cover that?
Yes.
I've already signed mine because I was here when we voted on it. It's over there, but it looks like this, and they're going to cover that, and you'll sign it and give it to Uda. Mine's already up there with Uda.
And we only need to
Mine's
sign
with
one.
Dot. And there's two copies, one's for the meeting, one's to turn in. The opening teacher meeting is August the 4th, which meets the Black Box Theater at 8:45. From 8:15, there's a light breakfast. It's usually a good time to get to meet the new teachers and for them to get to know you. Orientation for grades 10 to 12 is August the 6th. It's at 6 p.m. Rhonda?
Where are we talking about?
You're talking about the
Orientation.
Oh, that's during the day.
That's during the day?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's right. Remember, I'm not a student here anymore.
Yes, yes. You don't want, I mean, you're welcome to come to that. I don't know why you would choose to, but you aren't welcome to, of course.
I've done my time.
Paying fees and getting to the books.
August the 7th is ninth grade. Our next board meeting is August the 18th. It is picture time. So, where tonight I said you could be more casual, I need you less casual there. So look a little bit nicer for that meeting. That'll be our picture that goes up on the website. And we'll do that right after the meeting, Dot. We'll do the pictures. Usually the photographer is what I'm saying, so we'll do it right after the meeting. The September,
You want to do it at the beginning, before the meeting?
I'll do it right after in case somebody slides in a little bit late. I'm not looking at anybody, but.
Hey, you're here.
So, Chris, you will be here, right?
Sorry, I had to come off mute there. Yep, yeah, there.
All right. September 9th, 5:15 is the club fair and open house, and Charter Alliance Conference for charter schools is here in Greenville. So there'll be more opportunity for us to go, so we're not gonna stay overnight. So basically, we're gonna have more registration fees, but less hotel fees, is what it's probably gonna work.
Where is it gonna be, at the Greenville Hyatt?
Greenville Hyatt. So, everybody should be able to get a chance to go down and maybe see what's available, and go visit whatever sessions you need to. But we'll get all that worked out. Just want to make sure that's on your calendar. So, alrighty. And who did that? A motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We are closed for the board meeting. And now it's training